Very warm welcome to the viewers of the NISARG channel. NISARG, the name is coined in such a way that NISARG is basically, literally, if you want to mean as nature, but also it's an Indian word in that sense coining. So we thought it will be also a very good combination. So network on Indian scientists, academics, researchers in Germany. So that's the abbreviation of NISARG. At the onset, the team would like to express deepest gratitude to Sri Madan Lal Raigar, Honorable Consul General, Consulate General of India in Hamburg, who has been very key and instrumental in realizing this initiative, was very encouraging for this idea, and very forthcoming and supported in all ways. So we say big thanks to him. And also I would like to say thanks to Professor Mayank Golpelwar from Hochschule Bremen, Mr. Faizan from Kiel, and Dr. Rajnish Tiwari from TU Hamburg. These are all personalities very instrumental that we have this successful NISARG now in the 5th year. And for the 5th year, as a small jubileum, we thought to maintain the sustainability, we could bring a NISARG channel, video channel, through which we regularly interview and about the new Indian origin researchers, academicians, scientists in Germany, and also other international scientists, academics and researchers who are in Germany working closely with India related project, which is true to the essence of NISARG. And this video channel will be updated regularly, monthly or once in 2 months, as and when we have opportunity to interact with the researchers. But we want to keep this continuous, and once a video is uploaded, automatically the idea is to announce also through the Consul General of India channel, through Facebook and social media as well, so that everybody is aware of it. This is not only for the scientific community in say, but the idea is also the scientific community to get connected, network, but also for the larger public of the Indian diaspora and also the local public and others to understand what are the newest research going on between India and Germany, what are the Indian researchers and Indian diaspora working on specific topics, and also of general mutual and general interest to the Indo-German partnership as well. So with these few words, it's a very happy moment that we are having this NISARG channel, and this is going to be launched on the 5th of September during the annual event of the NISARG, because the whole idea is on or during the occasion of the Teachers' Day in India that we launched the initiative in 2016, and we would like to take it forward. Thank you very much. For the inauguration episode that will be telecast on 5th September during the event of NISARG, we have a very special person, Dr. Rajnish Tiwari, who just has also successfully finished his habilitation. And so I think this is something very nice, because also for a reason, he is one of the founders, or the person brought the idea of NISARG. So the idea of NISARG at that 4 years before, as I said, we are stepping into the 5th year. So this gives me even great pride in having a dialogue with Dr. Tiwari, who is with the University of Technology in Hamburg, TUHH. So today what we are going to speak with him is on the ethics of digitalization, the so-called definition of digitalization, what is that fine difference between it, and also how innovation in digitalization is advantageous, and what is that bringing new openings and new avenues into the world, and contributing, let's say, also to the worldwide flow of communication, understanding, and also in the academics and many other fields, health. But at the same time, also, what is it doing to the community per se? Is it dividing a wedge between the affluent communities, those who can afford, and also those who cannot afford? What is that digitalization doing to those communities as well? So these are the broad topics. So with these few words, I would like to welcome Dr. Rajnish Tiwari. Rajesh, very well welcome to the NISARG program. Thanks very much for your time. To start with, may I kindly request to say briefly your journey from India to Germany, and also early days in Germany, and what is your motivation or the inspiration that you have chosen the topic and that you are doing your research in this topic. Rajnish, please.
Thank you, Balabhai. And first of all, let me thank you for initiating this great idea to bring people together to make our NISARG activity even more encompassing, utilizing, in fact, the opportunities of digital transformation that we have today via the medium of YouTube and so on and so forth. And as you would remember, when we started off and we got this idea of NISARG, we also thought NISARG is a beautiful word because, NISARG means nature. And we are doing something also which is which has a component of environmental friendliness, which brings scientific contribution in conjunction with the societal challenges that we have and being in sync with nature. So first of all, I'm really glad that we use digital possibilities to connect to each other, but also in a way which is very environmental friendly. And thanks for this brief introduction. As you said, I would like to introduce myself a bit. You asked about my journey. Yes, I was born and raised in Uttar Pradesh in India, so the Bundelkhand region between UP and MP. So Mahoba, it's a seat of the Chandela dynasty, and you might have heard of the beautiful temples of Khajuraho. So this is where I was born and raised. And yes, then I did my schooling from Allahabad, and I moved to Pune and Delhi, was doing some computer trainings, started to work. And then I got an opportunity to pursue my higher studies in Germany through some common friends. And that's when I started to learn German in Pune at the Max Muller Bhavan. I did at that time 6 intensive courses. These were like elementary 1, 2, 3 and intermediate 1, 2, 3, so Mittelstufe 3. And I got an admission here in the student colleague in Hamburg. And then, yes, so it has been a long journey. I came to Hamburg in 1998. So it has been now almost 22 years, or in fact, over 22 years. Then I did my studies of business administration at the University of Hamburg, majoring in international management, business informatics, and organizational sociology. And this is like where you can see the connection to digital transformation. So back home in India, I was doing computer programming and system analysis. Then I did business informatics at the University of Hamburg, was doing a lot of research on mobile commerce, mobile banking. And after that, I developed an interest in the academic research and moved to the Hamburg University of Technology for doing my PhD. And after that, my postgraduation, my postdoctorate habilitation that I did and just completed a few weeks back here at the Hamburg University of Technology. And during this process, I came in contact with the German-Indian Roundtable, and I always had a feeling to remain connected to India and to bring India and Germany together. So I made some websites of my own, indiaworld.net. And then this is how I got connected to the German-Indian Roundtable. and with the purpose of promoting the bilateral ties, especially in the economic field. And then we initiated this India Week in Hamburg, which takes place every 2 years. And I've been a part of the steering committee, the organization committee of this India Week from the very inception. So since 2007, the idea in fact took place in 2006 at the year end, but since then we have been working on it, and next year we would be hopefully celebrating another India Week in Hamburg. So this is in brief the journey, and where I met all these wonderful people from both countries, and in fact from many other nations. And in brief, I think.
Thank you. It was really. I felt that I am really not someone who's very formally introducing like reading a paper. But the way you explain it has more substance and so very natural, because I think it comes from the way where you started. For example, you are wearing so many hats. For example, India Week, you were at the start initiating the organization, as you said, from 2007, or German-India Roundtable. And also one thing I think may be relevant also for the viewers, that if I am correct, that you are also part of regular of the innovation conference from the German Ministry of Education and Research, which has been happening once a year or something, which brings the experts in different scientific fields together to drive innovation policies. Am I right?
Yes. Like when I started my research, the globalization of research and development was an upcoming topic, and we could observe things that were happening on the ground in India. And then I went into this field looking at what makes companies go to a place like India, and can India become an innovation hub? And then we were investigating the innovation system of India, and looking at different context factors. In what ways can India become a major player in the global innovation value chain? And this gave rise to something which the BMBF, the German Ministry of Education and Research, was very interested. By the way, like that led us to our core research field of today, which is frugal innovation, so which we define as affordable green excellence. And this frugal innovation topic caught the attention of the BMBF, and they invited me to be a part of their steering committee or the advisory board for the funding round of a program called ITA, which is Innovation and Technology Analysis. So I was a member of that funding round 2014 to 17, and we supported the projects in the field of new global innovation pathways, and India played a major role in that. So I continue to be associated with them, or for instance, we did a similar study for the Austrian Council for Technology Development. It's called, in brief, it's called Austrian Council. So yes, like innovation.
Okay.
I'm associated with the Institute for Technology and Innovation Management at the TU Hamburg. So innovation is a major part, and India is a major component of that research.
Fantastic.